Welcome back to another SnekTek video. Today we're going to look at another spot welder controller, since you guys seem to like the previous video. And this one here is a little bit cheaper. I believe this one's also dual pulse, and instead of adjusting the parameters digitally, here it's adjusted with two potentiometers. This one has a major disadvantage in that all the labeling is in Chinese, so that's not a good thing. Kind of hard to figure out where to connect your stuff. Luckily, we have Google Translate to the rescue. Is this bright enough? We need more lights. More lights. Ooh, that's a lot of lights. I'll show you the order here. You can see I paid $12.69 for this one. Oh, it's even cheaper. Got ripped off. Loading. Well, it does look like that. Some good Chinglish here. We are not responsible. So basically, they are not responsible if you set this thing on fire and burn down your house. Hey, well, luckily there's some instructions how to use this thing. We power input, foot switch, big red arrow, display interface, 100 amp SCR interface. I'm showing you how many of these they make. Drawings. And here's a good picture. How to connect this thing. So we need a 9-volt transformer, we need a foot, we need a pedal, we need another big transformer for spot weld. So let's get a transformer. See if I can find one. Sometimes you can't find a transformer, or you don't want to buy one from eBay because they are really expensive. You'll easily pay $10 for a 9-volt transformer. So what you can do is, if you find one of these huge power brick, you know, these have a transformer inside, and these are really inefficient anyway, so you might have to smash it. Still working. And we get access to these wires. Nowadays it would be much smaller because they would switch at a much higher frequency, which allows you to use a much smaller transformer. But because this is expensive, get one of these from Aliexpress, probably costs you at least. Here's the bridge rectifier, and we need to get in here to connect it to our spot welder control. Let's try to desolder this piece of junk. Use the old splatter technique. You just sometimes putting some new solder on the tip can help you conduct thermally into it. Alright, finally got her off. Those diodes for later and that capacitor, that's nice. It's a funny story. I bought 100 meters of this red and black silicone wire, and when the package shows up, it's only got 1 meter inside. Message to the seller, and it was a honest mistake apparently. Okay, the nice thing about this one is there's just push contacts, so you can just sort of wing it. What's funny about this is translated this Chinese digital tube. Makes sense. This is what used to be a tube display, but it's digital. So now this part you're going to want to do under adult supervision. So I turn the red knob, and the second number changes. I'm guessing that's the amount of milliseconds. It's pretty nice, pretty smooth. Turn the green knob. So the green will be the time adjustment, 49 milliseconds. And this one is the current adjustment out of 100. It doesn't go to 100, obviously. It only has 2 digits. Go to 0. I'm not sure what's up with these blinking lights. So there's these 4 indicator lights, but it's all Chinese, so I can't tell what it says. So I'm going to power, state, foot, the trigger. So, probably the first one's power, state, and then foot and trigger. Heart of electric shock, repair, weak area, the help, model. Finding all kinds of random Chinese where there is none. Maybe everything is Chinese. So every time I push the switch, the trigger light comes on and the pedaling light comes on. And if we reduce the time, the switch is shorter. So let's have a look on the scope now. Okay, it seems to work pretty well. Again, it works on a similar principle as the other one. If you haven't seen the other video, you should go check it out. Basically, that white optocoupler over there is optocoupling over the signal to trigger the SCR and chop up the wave. I have an explanation in the other video. I think it's not dual pulse, it's just single pulse. So There you go. Please like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.